Okay, guys. I'm giving this another shot. Let's see if that worked. Um, it I needed to change something from auto to manual and then just kind of force it to use Windows 10 and above to capture this game, it seems. I don't know, that was odd. It seems to be okay at the moment from what I can see. If anybody sees anything weird going on, please do let me know because I can't see anything wrong, but there could be. I wouldn't be overly surprised. Let's see here. So far, I'm going to continue and hope that it looks better for you guys now. Valkyra says, congratulations, you've obtained a call for hero, Rex. And I say, complete. The were sharks of the deep sea. Yeah, cool. Alright, so apparently we defeated in 1-1 somehow, and we're going to go on to the next area. The lone warrior joined forces with Rex to push back the growing tide of darkness. We get some gems and some coins as a reward for this, and it says recommended BP 1126. No idea what BP is, but it makes sense that it would be something power, maybe. I don't know, possibly. Let's try to fight. Valkyra says, tap on Rex to put him on the team. Alright, well, we definitely need Rex. I think Rex is our only guy, actually. Don't know. Alright, let's see. This says and it's got like 1,562 of those things. So I guess we click start as it's really wanting us to do. We're going into the lone warrior. Alright. Let's see what we've got. We drag Rex out. Apparently we have to put him back there. So now we have to tell which way we want to go. What we see here is we have this blue thing, blue gem over there, and red dangerous thing over there. I like the blue gem. It looks nicer. We go that way if we can. It won't let us. It's like drag back to cancel. Okay. Valkyra says you will need to spend 17 cost points to send Voltus to battle. Okay. So the blue gems are apparently cost points. So I guess we better do that because he's the only guy we've got, right? With our lives, no less. But some of them survive without their lives. Skeleton fighter, common armor, turn social code, then battle. These are the most common undead monsters. Alright. Well, cool. My guy is just doing his own thing here. So far, I'm not really clicking. I'm just watching. Aggressive swordsman that used to the Bear's Guard, resurrected and enhanced by probably necromancy, I would imagine. Now, this skeleton is certainly making over the blue gem. I don't know if we want him to. Blue gem seems to have, I don't know, killed him or maybe it ported him somewhere. Unclear. I don't know if I can, if I click this blue thing. Ah, calls for a lightning storm. That's the lightning storm thing. All right, cool. I probably could do that. Let's do it. Because my guy's about to die. He did die. All right. So I guess I was supposed to click that thing. Maybe I can still click it again. I have no idea. Apparently not. It says fall back for now. I have no idea how to fall back. So I'm just gonna watch it play out. Really, that was apparently a victory. Who knew? You know? I thought I was definitely losing that fight. All right. Stamina fully restored. There it is. Diamond plus 25. Stamina max plus 3. That's weird. Max plus 3. Alright. Tacticals. Obtain a 3-star clearance to unlock auto fight. I feel like maybe I'm already auto fighting. Um, not real clear on this. There's some buttons here. The question is the little lightning storm a dude I control? Like my guy Voltus or whatever his name is? I don't know. This is mysterious, alright? So you're gonna click next here. Rewards obtained. We've got 5 of the rubies or whatever and 250 of the dragon coins. Well, I wonder, there's a challenge again, or there's complete. I guess I better go with probable. Let's see, what's this? We got stats. It doesn't want me to click any of that. It's like, no, seriously, click complete. Okay, complete it is. The Black Lake incident. Well, that looked interesting, but it's gone. I don't know what it was. Let's see what else we have here then. Um, well, thus far, oh, thank you, Eslohar, for your contribution. Thus far, we have some advancement that's gone, but what we don't have is any understanding of what we're doing. So, all right, we'll get there. Reunion among ruins. As battles grow more perilous, help comes from an unexpected source. All right. It's going to give me 10 of the rubies and 1 lady. She might be a statue. I'm uncertain. She could be undead. It's hard to say. She's rather pale. I'm uncertain what to think of her. I guess we'll find out, okay? Recommended BP is 1,177. We'll click right. I have no idea how many of the lightning bolts I have, but this is going to take 8 of them. So here goes. All right. Now, clear into 7 to enable the first faction team. All right. In 1-3, Reunion Among Ruins. That's the spot we're on. And we have these 2 things in our team right now, I think. So let's go ahead and start. Okay. Now, the red thing is apparently bad and the blue thing is good. So we go toward the red thing to kill it? Maybe. Valkyria says, how does it feel to take the reins, Commander? Well, I'm sure you're tired of my nagging already. It is up to you then. Cool. All right. So we have that happening. And we have this dude, autocast. Oh my gosh. Wields the sword of retribution, striking up 3 enemies within 1 tile ahead, dealing 142% AoE damage and inflicting them with stun. Alright. My guy doesn't want to go out though. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. Swipe to choose a direction. Okay, we got that. And then we have this. So apparently we just deploy this. Okay, cool. So let's wait for a little bit to gather, and then let's deploy it right here. It's facing the wrong direction. Go that way. Okay, so we actually have 2 dudes, not just the one. This does make things a little bit better. Oh, and here comes the lady. Well, I really feel like last campaign, the last battle, we could have used for healing. Maybe this one not as much, but now that I'm beginning to see how to put the characters out on the field, I think that's going to come into play. She seems uncertain, or it's like she's confident, but maybe slightly insane. I'm not sure. So let's say I'm uncertain about her. Not only is she extremely pale, but she has a very quivery voice that makes me wonder things, you know? All right, so now we have Camille, the Watcher. Camille is ever the sight for sore eyes. Channeling the power of the holy light, she'll patch you up in no time. Absolutely. Welcome, Camille. My kindergarten teacher's first name was Camille. Attain a 3-star clearance to unlock auto fight. Now, what I see is that my crystal over there is very low on what I think is health, maybe. Or maybe that's how far into the level my crystal is. It's hard to say. It's gotta be the level, right? I think maybe it's the level. go next. Valkyra says you've obtained hero XP potions, which can be used to increase your hero's level. All right. Complete. Oh, now we get to click click hero. Previously, it's like no, click complete. But now it's like yes, click hero. Okay. So let's just look around. It will not let me. It's like no, you have to upgrade. I really want to look at Camille, but all right, upgrade it is. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got all of these stats are going to go up a small amount. And we're going to use 190 of our perfume bottles in order to do it. Tap and hold to level up rapidly. Oh, there we go. You're tapping and you're holding. It's not leveling up rapidly. I'm going to try letting go. That was the way. So when it says tap and hold to level up rapidly, I think it means just don't do that at all, and actually just tap. And whenever I tap anywhere else, and it wants me to tap a certain thing, it does this where it like grays out the rest of the screen. It's like, no, over here. You're missing it. It's right here. Ad starts in 6 seconds. Okay, so we'll click hero as it wants us to. All right. Now we're at a little bit of a campsite, and this reminds me of another game that I played one day. Rex really must learn to relax. Well, I mean, really, it's in the name. Rex, relax. We have all the letters there. We would just take out the L and A. Rex could relax. Or if we added an L and an A, it would make more sense. Then Rex could relax. All right. He needs to admit a little bit more law in his life, you know? Now, we have to click campaign. It's not going to let us click. I'll show you what happens if I try to click storyline. See? It's like, no, right here. This is where we want it. Okay. Campaign it is. Now, we're at another one that says obtain hero. The voice of darkness, venturing deep into the desert, unearths evils capable of warping the mind. All right. And get some rewards for that, including a dude who looks kind of like Judge Dredd a little bit. All right, we're going to fight. Now we can add this chick too, Camille. All right. Absolutely, you're embracing the light. I guess this is our team's amount, and that's much more than is needed, so that seems great. But I do think that it means I have to drag the 3 of these onto the board real quick. So this seems to be possibly imperative to do quickly. I guess we'll put him here. Not real clear. I guess it's what direction he faces, but it hasn't seemed to matter previously. And we'll stick her on for a little healing. And that seems to be the directions. So we can stick her in any of these places. But she'll only heal in those little spots that show up around her. Skeleton warriors with giant axes driven by resentment that makes their attack even heavier. Ah, the angry skeletons, the revenants. And now we can stick this guy out, and we want him to get the healing too. He's good. I don't really know which way he should face, if that's what we're doing here. I see. I see. This is, okay, that makes sense. So he faces this way. All right, got it. I'm getting there. A little slow, but I'm getting there. So there's apparently a timer. Choose which order you need to deploy these guys in so that you can live best. And then it's kind of like they're fighting all by themselves. I'm actually just deploying units, and then we watch as they destroy the enemies. So it's kind of, I think the strategy is so far in where you place your unit relative to how far out, and maybe the order that you place your unit in. Now we have a big bad here. He's very threatening. We're gonna we're gonna try to not have him kill us all. It's life goals, really. Um, I think we kind of have this in the bag, though. So we've got a healer and a tank and a mage, basically. And he's just all by his lonesome, and he's just not that impressive. He's big, he's scary, he's got a voice, but I don't know. And then we level up. That's how it's done, folks. And then we get Dr. Doom. No, not Dr. Doom. I meant Judge Dredd, but it's not. It's Liam. His name's Liam. It's interesting. That helmet is rather large for him, I feel. All right. He's a piercer. Unshakable and accurate, Liam can attack multiple enemies simultaneously from an impressive distance. Unlike my Jim, who apparently isn't as good as that because he was lower level. Okay, cool. We got stuff. Now I don't know why I want to challenge again. I'm a little confused. Maybe I don't know. Not sure. Scope complete. Diagonal finds a lost city. See, I don't know what it said. No idea. We'll go to the next place. Return of the Watchguard. With renewed purpose, the Watchguard faced down more legions of monsters. And the reward for this is 10 rubies. I don't know what those are for yet. And 250 coins. No clue what that is either. But I do see a magnifying glass. Oh, look at that. If we click on the magnifying glass, we find some information. Hold on now. We can go all the way back and find out some of this monster info. So Dune's Rock, low health, high attack, or higher attack. Often seen in the desert, these monsters are weak individually, but are really dangerous when moving in swarms. Dune's Rack, same kind of situation, but we also have this guy here. It's a skeleton fighter. Turned from soldiers killed in battle, these are the most common undead monsters. Their attack is higher than the little swarm dude. Um, their defense is not much. I don't know what res is. It makes me think like something resolution, something mana reserves, maybe mana reserves. I have no idea. Unclear. Next, we have a new guy. He's a Pharaoh's Guard, aggressive swordsman that used to be the Pharaoh's Guards, resurrected and enhanced by necromancy. Very high attack, so he's high DPS, moderate hit points, moderate defense, and whatever that possibly magic reserves would make some sense to me, but I have no idea. Could be. All right. That's the same guys. And then we're on 1-4. We're going to get a new guy. He's a Komodo. He's high on everything. He's just awesome. But he's a melee class. Control immunity, immune to all control effects, except slow. As the leader of an assassination group known as the Dancing Daggers, he has gained a reputation for his deadly skills with dual blades. All right. With all that information under our belt, we ought to be able to have some idea of what's going on here. I have already forgotten what this guy's skills are, and I have no way to find out that I know of. See, I click on something else, and it's like, no, no, no. Here's the start button right here. All right, and so let's start with probably this guy. But I don't know. This guy, you know what? I better just stick him down here. Probably right there so he can get going as quickly as possible. And then we have to face some direction. Yeah, it's just no bueno, so we gotta go this way. Alright, and then we can throw her out because it's good to be able to not have our people dead. So I think that there is good, and then she'll be able to heal everybody. Okay. It may cost me whatever the units of money are in order to deploy these guys. The uncertain about the whole thing. But we are succeeding is all I know. I mean, sure, you can face that direction. Why not? Gotta try to cover as much ground as possible here and not get the healer killed. That's another key thing. Always want to have the healer survive. Uh-oh, that's too bad. Got one who got by. Who's gonna make it to the blue thing over there? We failed at something, somehow. All right, let's see here. Think that we're winning this fight overall, but we did get the one guy who made it through. Okay, so cleared with soul intact. I think that means nobody made it over the blue thing. That's obviously our soul. Is that our phylactery? Maybe. Diamonds, 25. Stamina, max 3. That seems good. Leveled up, attain a 3-star clearance to unlock auto fight. It keeps telling us that. I have no idea what a 3-star clearance is. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe, maybe that means if we clear a place with our soul intact, then, hmm, I feel like I should go look at that. Oh, look, it tells us this is gold, a common currency that is circulated among all races in the land of Tia. Sources, campaign stages, small amount, gold raids in hard mode, or large amount. Cool. All right. And in the rubies, yeah, they're diamonds. That is the strangest diamonds I've seen. The most valuable currency in the land of Tia. It can be used to purchase various rare items or be exchanged for other currencies. Cool. All right. So knowing, or not knowing necessarily, but assuming that that's the case, that must mean that the green check mark means that I did I get 3 stars? I have no idea. Some of these are not check marked and some of them are. So maybe if I didn't get, oh, okay, yeah, 3 stars. Or it doesn't look like 3 stars. It looks like 3 diamonds to me. But nonetheless, what if I come back and try fighting these ones that I didn't get the 3 diamonds in now that I have some better idea of what I'm doing? Let's give this a shot. All right, now we know that we got to place our guys out here. I don't really think that we need too many people because we didn't have very many people at the time. What I also see is that I faced my guy the wrong direction because I'm silly. That's all right, because we have this guy. We're not supposed to have this guy yet. Apparently, he can hit them anyway if they come at him from behind. He's just, he's not ready or something. All right, so here's the skeleton fighters. We read about them. They're coming along. Oh, you know what I needed to put out here was this guy right here, because he's supposed to be, the big AoE guy. And he was my early fella. We definitely won't need the healing lady. She is, she is unnecessary to say the least. Slowly but surely, I'm figuring out how this game works, I think. Definitely a learning uh, opportunity. All right, no one injured. That's great. Probably that was what we needed. We got the 3-star thing. All right. Now we can come back to this one, get the 3-star on this one. And I mean, I don't know. Surely this is probably not the best way to do it, I would imagine. I probably needed to be smarter. But, well, how does it feel to take the reins, Commander? I'm sure you know, tired of my nagging already. It's up to you then. Yeah, that's what I think. it is up to me. So we'll face toward the red portal. And then, okay, so I think it costs 9 arrows. Okay, I see. So we can put them out as soon as they get um, bigger like that. We could put him out and have him face. Okay, that probably gets the best clearance. We'll be able to get that dude pretty soon. There we go. Okay, and then probably that one is best. You really shouldn't need to have her, but I could if I wanted to. Okay, this is where she originally appeared from, and so I can't deploy her right now. That makes sense to me. I'm glad that she didn't lose faith because I was uncertain myself. Excellent. Okay, failed to unlock auto fight for the stage because it was its first clearance. Really? I don't really know. Okay. All right. If you say so. Does that mean then probably that I need to do it again? I probably should have clicked the do it again thing there, most likely. Um, it's not how it went, but maybe it's how it should have been. I don't know. Hmm. Very interesting. All right. So, let's try this one again. The one we only got 2 diamonds on. Um, do we have a new guy? Yeah, we had this new guy here. All right. So that's the one we want to do again, I think. Start there. And let's see what we've got going here. Maybe we can start with this dude. He's always good. We're going to face him the right direction this time. And then probably him. He doesn't necessarily going to be front and center, but we do want to probably protect that good. So maybe like this and like this makes some sense. All right, now we've got our healer there, and she should be able to heal everybody from right there. This has some elements of chess to it, actually, just because of looking and becoming familiar with how it's not exactly how the pieces move, but it's how the pieces can, mm, in this case, deal damage, or heal, or whatever their effect is. We have an ad break in 16 seconds. But yeah, all right. So let's see here. Looks like we're doing okay. There's really nothing else that we can do right now. Um, just patiently wait. I see that there's a speed thing. You may as well go at twice speed because there's just nothing else that I can do right now. All right, stamina fully restored. Diamonds plus 25. So max 3, max plus 3, rather. Okay, so we complete this. Heroes do not attack enemies outside of their attack range. Right? Unless they're being attacked, it seemed. Alright, so now we've got 3 diamonds on all the stuff, for whatever that's worth. I wonder what this is. Progress rewards. There are progress rewards in campaigns. Every stage you complete will be scored from 1 to 3 stars, depending on your actual performance. Accumulating certain numbers of stars in a chapter will reward you with different chests to open. Achieve perfect clearances to win the finest rewards. Oh, good. That's what we're working on. We're doing it. In 1-6, to the slaughter. A threat from a past life rises to challenge the Watchguard. Recommended VP, 3,000. We get 10 diamonds, 250 coins, and let's see what this is going on here. Ah, we have the Slaughter fellow. He's very high hit points. Good defense. That could be magic resistance there on the bottom right also. I don't know. Maybe it's magic resistance. That makes some sense. His attack isn't so much. But it says Slaughter brandishes his weapon, inflicting immense P damage and a burning of physical damage? Maybe. And a burning effect on the last deployed unit within 2 tiles. The last deployed unit within 2 tiles and nearby enemies. Well, we don't want any burning effects to be going on to our healer. So the last deployed unit better be something a little not our healer like. Slaughter absorbs energy from the earth. As time passes, he steadily becomes stronger, gaining increased attributes. Dang. Immune to all crowd control except slow. He's notorious for his brutal hammer attacks that smash enemies to pieces, and he seems to take great pleasure in killing. Well, let's fight. So I'm thinking maybe the healer second to last. Maybe we start with kind of the order that we got him. Not exactly, but I want to put him first, and then this one, I think. No idea if this is a good idea or not, but kind of like it. Mm, maybe, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think I like that best. It's just the most distance going on. Now we don't want to deploy him next. We want to wait and deploy her next, I think. So we put her here. Actually, we'll put her here, and then she can face this way and hit everybody. And now we can put him out there. And then we may as well speed it up because that's all I can do. Uh-oh. That just does not look promising right there. Oh. He just killed all his own guys so that he could get buffed up. Ooh. You know, he looks really nasty, but he's not actually doing all that much damage. Oh, look at that. He came back. Well, I wonder how many times he can rise from the dead. He's gonna have to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a problem because our healer is getting damaged pretty heavily there. But he did not rise from the dead again, so we're good to go. All is well. Okay, now for some reason, auto fried is unavailable for this stage. I mean, I don't know why. You've obtained the insignia of Mage's One, an essential material for promotion. And now it really wants me to hit the square button. Melee heroes cannot be placed on the platforms. Interesting. Okay, so what all do we have going on here? It's absolutely not going to let me do anything but promotion. All right, promotion. Promotion allows heroes to unlock new skills and enhance the pace of attributes. Skill unlocked is powered up. It's passive skill. It's going to give us more hit points, attack, defense, and whatever that is, which might or might not be magic resistance. All right. Head over to promotion raid and stock up on material. Well, we'll click promote. How's about? Ah, he broke free of his gym. I feel like he was safer in the gym. Maybe I'm wrong. Now he just looks like a dude. I'm not sure what I think about this. He got an attack range boost. That's good. Because now I have to remember that the dude is the lightning guy. It won't let me click the exclamation point to see what's up. All right, now I have to click campaign. All right. So next it is, as you approach the source of darkness, the monsters grow more dangerous. I can't even click the magnifying glass. It's just not interested in me doing any of this other business. Here we go. Fight. All right. There's really nothing more I can do than how I have it. So I'll just click start. All right. I don't really know what I'm up against. So we'll just start here and go as we normally would, I think. Makes the most sense to do that. It's really too bad you can't, like, change targets or anything. Tower shield skeletons, skilled defenders that are armed with tower shields. Sure. Makes sense. Oh, well, that's too bad for Slaughter, actually. Now, I think there is maybe a good idea. I may not have made good decisions overall, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it like this. So I feel like we can put her like this, get all of the healing in the world that's needed. See, that's not good. What's interesting is that the people up on the platforms don't seem to be being attacked particularly. They're like being attacked, but all the guys are just kind of going down the path. I'm gonna put this in times 2 speed so we can get a little bit more along in this. Because again, there's nothing we can do to change anything at this point. It's kind of, I guess it's an auto battler. I think I've never played an auto battler before, so I'm not really clear, but I think maybe this is an auto battler. Or it's similar, at least. If not exactly. One way or another, we smited them. We smited them with lightning. Shortest clearance record, rewards obtained. Alright, cool, complete. Equipping a hero with all the pieces of gear. Well, good to do gear sets. That's what I got out of that. Well, let's see what this exclamation. Oh, I think I already got this exclamation thing before. We got this energy thing again. 224 out of 79. Clear in 1-9 to get something in there. So, well, there's fancy new earrings, I think. All right. Let's see what we got here. we have a skeleton fighter, a skeleton executioner, skeleton warriors with giant axes driven by resentment that makes their attack even heavier. We had that before. And then we have a tower shield skeleton, which we were introduced to in the last battle there. Skilled defenders that are armed with tower shields. All right, sounds fine. We'll fight this. Now let's see here. I feel like our basic melee fellow is normally the best first choice. And so I think we can get both of them if we put them here and place them this way, regardless where they're coming from. And then we can take this fellow and put him, well, no. Yes, that's probably best if we do him and face him this way. After that, probably we want to get this guy out. I think we can face this one and do pretty well. And then we can get her out to start healing them back up. And she can be over here. She can face this way. And then we can put it on ×2 again and see how it goes. Yeah, I think we got that pretty handily. All right, so we got, okay. Okay, so we got 5 of the diamonds for our first time to do it. And we got 5 for being the free star. And then we got 250 of the coins. All right, that works. All right, now we're on 1-9. See what we got here. It's a boss. Oh, wow, okay. These are nasty looking folks. So we have the skeletal giant shielder. No magic resistance, if that's what that is. Maximum defense. Pretty good attack and okay health. Equipped with a giant shield, these stiff skeletons are able to hold off heavy attacks. Alright, max HP, pretty good attack, and then decent defense and magic resistance. Baron summons evil spirits to grant a shield upon the target with the lowest HP surrounding him. When the shield disappears or gets shattered, it deals damage to all nearby enemies. Oh, that's terrible. So that's not good. We may want to get some AoE out early. Whirlwind, Baron swings a giant axe, dealing damage to surrounding enemies. Troll immunity is immune to all crowd control effects except slow. There's a brave knight who got killed in battle with his head cut off by the enemy, so he lingers around looking for his lost skull in every dark and windy night. He would behead whoever looks like him and take the head back. Well, fortunately, my guys don't look like him. Whatever he looked like, that's not what they look like. Absolutely not. At the center of the desert, corruption pours from the natural portal guarded by a primary foe. All right. So we're about to do the end boss of this chapter, I think. Suggested BP for the stage is 3,280. Current BP for the team is 4,275. This has an arrow that looks like it's like a collapsed menu, but turns out it obviously isn't because it doesn't respond like that. No good whatsoever. No idea what that's all about. All right. Well, let's see. What else? I think everything is good. It's really not much else. I wonder if we went back. that and see if we can go to heroes. Okay, we went to the campsite. Look at all this stuff. We weren't told about all this stuff. Where's Player Center? What's that? Whoa, nothing. All right, X out of that. How about events? Oh my goodness, stuff. Stuff happens in this game. Today's Tuesday, so we've got 7-day search, lucky share, and a zombie invasion going on. My goodness. Huh. What does it mean? The first time, okay, share your beginner's scroll for the first time to win lucky rewards. I don't know what it means. What if we click it? Claim. Okay. Got 100 diamonds. Yeah, there you go. And then we've got 7-day search. Follow the trail of gods. Log in for 7 days and recruit aah-ing, the masked prince, for free. All right, let's click day 1. Hero experience potion. All right. We click day 2, but we don't have day 2, so that doesn't help us. All right, cool. It ends in 29 days, so that's a good bit of time still left on that. All right, neat. Neato. All right, now back to this because I felt like there was something we could do here with the heroes button, possibly. See, he has upgrades. I thought so. I thought they would have things by now. Action details. Okay, I don't want to do any of that. But I feel like, maybe I could learn something, possibly. Motion. All right. Let's try the upgrade button. We need 90 potions in order to upgrade. This individual would be significantly better. We have a lot of these potions. It seems like that's a good idea. Tapping and holding is working. Insufficient hero experience. Clear experience raid stages to collect hero experience potions. More experience raid stages will be unlocked as you clear more campaign stages. Cool. Alright. Close that. Now, I wonder, do we have any left? We have 120 of the potions. So, cool. We could do it once. Alright, we can't do that one though because we've wasted all of our potions. But I'm okay with that. She's doing a great job healing as it is. I wonder what this is. Huh, dungeons and stuff. Alright, cool. No idea what I've done. Seems fine. Definitely upgraded my AoE die. Not like that. Alright, so 1-9. This was the boss guy. And I think that a little bit of upgrade is a good thing. Alright, so first and foremost, we will stick him out. Oh no, I faced the wrong direction. That is highly unfortunate. But I'll stick him. I think I'm gonna stick him. I'd like to stick him there, actually, but I guess here might be. You know what? I'm just gonna stick him here and we'll see what happens. I think this direction. Warning. You can warn all day. Alright. I'm gonna keep on sticking guys out. Yeah, that's probably bad. Alright, so now we're at this situation again where we can just Click the 2 times as fast button. See how it goes. I mean, it seems to be going fairly decently, really. Yes, we're getting hit a bit, but it's pretty okay, really. He's running a little low on mana there for a minute. It takes a pretty big hit when she heals, but well, I think he didn't quite make it. Oh, ooh, that was some Cthulhu right there. Who knows? Definitely says Oracle. All right. All right. Congratulations, you have obtained one rare summoning crystal. Precious item used to summon heroes. All right. Now we have to quit camp. Summon feature unlocked. Cool. I have no idea what that is. Here he comes. Good to be part of something bigger, it says. Is he the guy playing the instrument? I don't know. What is this? Summon. Hero summon. So we have a couple of things here, but I can't click them. We have to click the free button. All right, free it is. It's Marine. Infernal Piercer. Captain Reeves' first mate at your service. Maureen bombards enemies with her explosive ultimate. All right. We'll just say, okay, why would I summon again? It's very strange. Oh, I'll see we can another free summon in 11 hours. Okay. Now, of course, I can't click anything else. I've got to just click the button there. And then it's going to have me go to Heroes. And we have to click her. It wants us to upgrade. Oh, we have a lot more of the little potion bottles. Or at least we do for her. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, upgrade. Cool. And then it wants me to click this button. And then we have to click campaign. And next. And we can't even look at it. We have to click fight. Tap to replace Liam with the more exceptional Marine in your lineup. Really? I don't like Liam anymore. We just got him. So now why can we not click? Okay, we can only have 4 for some reason. How do we know that? I don't know. I'm uncertain. Underground Lair. We've got mutated Shraks, more aggressive and sturdier than the normal ones. So those are the swarming guys. And then we've got small spiders, very aggressive, but weak individually. Okay, cool. So some AoEs We'll win the day for sure. All right. Let's see. Suggested BP is much less than our current BP, so I think we're good. Star ups allow you to raise something. Devour him. Uh-oh. Yeah, Queen Tarantula, you know? All right. We've got him, and then I suppose we probably better get her, because that's the implication of what we're supposed to do here. And then we have this fellow, who used to be a rock, but now he's a dude. I think I put it here. That might be the best, but I could put it here and get him all the way around. That might work. Let's try that. Not quite what I was looking for there. Well, that's okay. It'll work right here. And then, once I get this last one, I can put it behind them and be able to heal them all. And there we go. Right there. We'll face that way and can heal everybody. No problem. Easy peasy. And we can go ahead and do double time on this and see how it goes. My healer isn't even having to really do anything right now. It's just they're all dying before it's even an issue. She did have to finally do a little tiny heal there at the end. All right. So onward then. What do we have here? This is Swarm. In the lair of spiders and scorpions, a large number of monsters coming at you. Use what you've learned to deal with them. All right, what have we? We've got these guys. Suicide. Acid explosion willingly sacrifices itself for the sake of its race, detonating upon encountering enemies and dealing AoE magic damage, I think, to adjacent enemies. Full of acid sacs, suicides like to curl up and blow forward. Then we have small arachnid. Small spiders, very aggressive, but weak individually. Mutant Zrak, those are the ones that are more aggressive and sturdier than the ones. Okay, so we know what we're getting into. We need some AoE right off the box, really. All right. What's interesting is they have different levels at this point, and like this guy, the top right guy, for some reason he just didn't get the level in love that the other ones did overall. And that was me, obviously I was the reason. Um I definitely want to I think just stick him out. If I put him out here, it would only hit that side. If I put him out here, it would only hit that side. So what I need is to cover both sides. What if I stick well, I don't like it. Don't like it. I guess I could put him here. See, here's really nice. Maybe here's his best spot. Look at him facing that way. I don't know. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. And then we can put her here and face this way. And then, our single target melee guy next. He goes right here, facing this way. And then I think we can put our healer right up here, facing this way, and cover everybody. Oh yeah, we should also make this double time and watch what happens. Ah, level up, nice. All right, rewards obtained. We got 10 of those diamonds total. We got 250 of the coins. Valkyria says the promotion rate for winning insignias is open. Let's pay a visit there. Well, all right. I think we need first click complete. No, it doesn't want us to click complete. We just have to go to camp. Feature unlocked. Reap abundant resources and conquer something. Now we have to click raids. Promotion raid. Insignia of Marksman drops promotion materials for marksman. Okay. Higher stages drop row rewards. Recommended heroes are 2 guys that we do have and 1 guy that we don't have. All right. And we can click 5. So it thinks we need this little. Okay, I mean, really, we already have the people that we need right there then. Um, sure. Let's move forward. No idea what I'm doing, but I do think that we really want this guy. He should probably be, I guess, right there, and then place this way. And then, flying monsters are airborne and can't be blocked by ground units. Uh-oh. We need ranged heroes to deal with them. Well, that's a real problem, isn't it? These monsters possess light armor as well, making them susceptible to prowess marksmen who enjoy a 20% damage bonus specifically against light armor adversaries. Cool. Well, I don't know if we have people who fit in there or not. Marksman Hero Marine is good at dealing with situations like this. Deploy her onto the battlefield. Well, I would, but I've already got a bit of a situation here where I don't have anybody out yet. There we go. It's a bad situation overall. There's too many of them. I mean, I can stick him out, but I don't know that it'll be any good. He won't even come out. Let's see. We can stick her out, but she certainly won't do any good. It's a bad day. So this dude can apparently smite them. But he just, oh, he was in the wrong location. That makes sense. Because they're just flying straight to the goal. They have no interest in hanging out. That is unfortunate. I can't even put him anywhere. It won't even let me place him. It's very strange. That's all right. We'll speed the whole thing up so we've learned something here. On this day, we've learned something. And that's one thing we learned. The perseverance paid off. We did not get the 3-star unlocked yet. Congratulations, you've obtained the insignia of marksman and the insignia of marksman raid, which can be used to promote marksman heroes. Okay. Well, we happen to have some marksman heroes. Hero promotion to unlock new skills. Alright, we have to click her. And then promotion. And then we have to promote her. Alright, the promotion has enhanced my power, she says. We say, okay. And now we have to go back here. And then we have to go to the campaign. Promote heroes 2 times. We got it. Alright. It's gonna make us go here, I think. Maybe not. Let's try going back. It did let me that time. Okay, cool. Daily luck. Good gift, good fortune. It gives you 3 of these red things, whatever they are. Ancient summoning crystals. Use 30 shards to assemble 1 ancient summoning crystal. Okay. And 10 of these swords. Multiple auto fight chances that won't be reset. And 40,000 gold. There you go. You can get that. I have no idea how much it costs or anything, but there it is. Available. Nonetheless. What's this? Okay, so we have to have one of those little things in order to use this. Alright. This keeps being very glowy over here, this Aona's gift. Game changer, epic AoE mage, sister of the night, calling upon the ancient stars to quell the impossible tides. Obtain Aona with 3 hero XP potions that upgrade the hero straight to level 30 and promotion materials. Alright, it takes 499 of whatever those are. There you go. Fancy. Schmancy. Now, let's go. We've got a dot somewhere over here. What's this? Frostbell, Frostfall, Jamboree Sneak Peek. Alright, unlocked on the 22nd of December. Got a system notice. Player Center's officially launched. All kinds of different updates on that. Game news guides. Alright. None of that we need to see right now. So, let's head back over at this one. Well, let's go look at the heroes first. Because we might want to upgrade some folks. Who knows? He's pretty fancy. She could upgrade. I feel like we kind of need to bring him up if we can, because he's kind of capable of inflicting a stun, freeze, or knocking the target into the air. And knock them out of the air sometimes, right? Specializes in amplifying allies' damage at output and single target physical damage. Alright. Okay, yeah, we know he's AoE. Continuous damage, capable of dealing continuous damage through effects like that. Okay, so it's damage over time. Alright, who does damage over time? And she, of course, is a healer. I didn't realize she was a single target healer. That's unfortunate. We could really use some multi-target healing going on, actually. What's up with this guy here? I already looked at this like 2 seconds ago. Forgot instantly. That's how I work. Feel like this guy needs to be leveled a bit. I wonder if we just, I don't know if we press promotion or if we press upgrade. We could upgrade it a couple of times. Now, just out of curiosity, we see if we click him, we have 220 reductions. Okay, so that is what we have. Well, and we wouldn't need too many. We're going to need 40. Just thinking maybe we have some easy upgrades. 40 seems low enough to be worthwhile, but I'm not using him right now, so let's just go back and see if we can do another campaign. Look at Joa says, what's this? It's called Watcher of the Realms, Look at Joa. It seems like it's kind of, I think it might be an auto battler, but I don't really know if I'm using that term correctly or not. You can watch in just a second and you let me know if it's a auto battler or not. All right, so we're on N2-3. Dangers lurking. Dangerous monsters lurk in the underground caverns. And the monsters in question are skeleton fighters. Okay, we've seen those. These are the heavier duty bugs. These are the lighter duty bugs. And then we have some aggressive swordsmen. So these are the ones, I think they do a little, I don't know, they may do a little casting. Yeah, resurrected and enhanced by necromancy. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this. Looks like we're going to need some AoE again, probably. So I'm thinking maybe we lay out our AoE guy first and foremost. Okay, that actually shows the paths that they're going to take. Maybe the best job would be if I do this and I go this way, and then I'll get both sides more than anywhere else. And then perhaps right here, we can do like that. And then we do need the blockade fellow here pretty soon. So hopefully they can take out the basic stuff in the meantime. Definitely need him. And probably just right here, and that way he can blockade that off. Then we can throw our healer out. Maybe before the boss gets here, maybe not, who knows? Alright, right here will work just fine. Now we can put it in 2 times and move it along and see what happens. It's not a boss, it's a pharaoh dude. And so, this seems to be working decently so far. And we level up. Shortest clearance record has been updated. Well, yes, because it was my first clearance record of this zone. That would be the shortest, wouldn't it? Level up here is 40 times completed. Well, there we go. Seems fast. So we'll go to the next thing. The enemy is trying to stop your team from gaining a foothold so that they can crush you quickly. Difficulty, it says. Name of the zone is difficulty. Oh, interesting. Alright, we've got a skeletal giant shielder. There's your little heavier duty folks. We got the heavier duty bug right there. This is the suicide bomber. Makes explosions happen. Then we have smaller arachnids. Those are easy. Dunes rat, they're easy. And the pharaohs. So again, it's just a matter of AoE. It's an AoE fight. So, let's start this. And I would like to put him out first, but it looks like see this monster clad in thick armor? It's a heavily armored monster with high defense. Mages excel against heavily armored monsters, dealing 20% bonus damage to these foes. Voltus excels in combating heavily armored monsters, making him an invaluable asset for this battle. Well, that was kind of my plan, too. I kind of like him right there, I think. Right there, facing like so. And then I feel like we could go with this chick next. And it's going to be a bit of an issue in placement. Suppose we put her here, facing this way. That was the wrong spot. I should have put her one spot over. Oh well. Alright, we'll go ahead and start that like so. We've barely got that one. Kind of sketchy. I think I better wait for him and get him in place. Because he needs to bottleneck this situation pretty badly. Maybe. Oh, that was a bad plan. That was not the right spot. Oh well, that's okay. The only issue with it is that our mage, our healer, can't quite reach him. Think. But it should be okay. Maybe can go only one to the side. So we could hit everyone else, but not really him. That's okay. We'll go this way and just hope he doesn't die. Big plans. No dying. And then we can turn this to ×2. Doesn't look great. If I had put him one spot closer like I had initially thought I would do, we wouldn't have had this issue, but that's okay. Alright, got 10 of the diamonds, 250 of the coins. Complete that. And then, next spot. Use Tira's abilities wisely to break through the siege. That's tough. Alright, we have the Doomsrock. We have a Tower Shield skeleton. We have some regular skeletal fighters. I guess it's swordsman, yes, okay. Arrow strikes. And small spotters again. It seems to be the same concept going on here. Lots of AoE stuff. We happen to have lots of AoE stuff, so that should be perfectly fine. Alright. Gonna have to put somebody out right away. Even though I don't really want to, because I don't have um don't have enough time to do anything else. Get him out. I think we could have him face this direction. Oof, that wasn't the best placement, guess. Well, okay. Yeah, it wasn't going to be beautiful no matter where I put him, really. All right, now, where shall we put him? Maybe we can put him right here, facing this way, and then we can heal all of them, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. Two in front, three won't hit him. Can't put it there. It only let her be in a platform. That won't hit everyone. Well, we're gonna miss one of them no matter where we put her. So, if we're here, we face this way to hit the mage and the melee guy. And then we'll speed this up. Alright. Got 25 more diamonds and max +3 on the stamina. We got an ad starting in 55 seconds. Commander, the XP raid is now available, says Valkyria. Valkyria says we can get tons of hero XP potion by completing XP raid to upgrade heroes' levels. Alright. It wants us to click next here. So many monsters and an opportunity for heroes to train their abilities. XP raid. Right. And then we just have to click start. We won't face any consequences for moves. Okay, so it looks like we're going in those directions. The problem is that if we split our guys, we're not going to have the healing for both sides. So we could monsters spawn back to their eliminated. That's very interesting. Okay, well, let's try this. We'll face this direction. And then we'll use her face this direction. And then we'll use him as what? Do we want to be the last defense? No, we want him in line, I think. And then we can put. It actually may have been best to put him on back. That's okay. And then we'll turn that times 2. We're getting a lot of bottles. Tons and tons of them. I guess that's why it's considered the XP raid. So it looks like we've got this one in the bag, as it were. And we did some leveling up. Highest collection has been updated, 100% auto fight uploaded. Okay. And so we got so many of those little jewelry, well, perfume bottles, what they look like. What they call hero XP potions. Okay, those. We got a lot. Tons. Mm, Now, question is, should I go back at this point thing? Game changer, epic alien age. I feel like we already looked at this. I'm quite certain though. And then there's a starter pack. I assume this is basically cash 29.99. That's my guess. Um, all kinds of stuff for early takeoff, it says. All right. New commanders only, 2 times rate up. Okay. Now let's all find. Let's see, there's quests here. Ah, there any stages 5 times today. You can claim that. Stamina potion sample. What's that exactly? Use it to gain 10 stamina points. Okay. Well, then we've got Form 1 summon. Yeah, we did that. Level up hero 3 times. Sure. Okay, then we've got make 1 purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association. We don't know what that is. Sign in today. You would think that would have been established, but I suppose not. And give friendship points 1 time. What is a friendship point? Let's click go. Oh, we don't have any friends. We need friends, obviously. Clearly we need friends. I have no friends. Sad day. Well, promote heroes 1 time. Yes, we got that. Level up heroes 30 times. Sure. Now, what more is there? Who knows? Refreshes after all quests are completed on this page. Okay. Um, we have a lot more to go with eliminating 2,000 monsters, or we can enhance 1 piece of gear to level 4. That seems doable. Okay, so this is the week daily. This is the daily. That's the weekly. There's also monthly challenges and something that's just challenges for one summon. Well, we got that. And, I don't see any reason to be claiming these. They're for stamina. I don't need any stamina. The coins, I suppose I can grab. Spend 50 stamina, yes. I spent 90, spent 130. I logged in from this version of Watcher of the Realms, sure. All right. And I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to claim the electricity, the energy. So no need for that. 4 of 6 somethings. Don't know what. Maybe treasure chests? That's what's there. No, oh, maybe we completed 4 of 6 of the daily themes. Yes, okay. Um, make 1 purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association. Let's click it. Oh, not yet available. So can't do that. What else we have over here? Oh yeah, stuff that we don't care about. I remember now. Then we have heroes, and something about upgrading gear, but not real clear on that. What I do know is we've been using this one a lot. I'm not sure I'm all about the voiceover, but but certainly we can upgrade and use some of these mini potions that we got. I actually want to upgrade this healer. I feel like that would be long term a good idea. Don't know how much I want to upgrade, but I do want to get her up to snuff with that. I don't know what level we should be at this point, but I feel like maybe 15 is a good spot. I could get him another couple of levels because he's like holding off the horde and stuff. All right, that seems fair. Gain XP. XP raid stages. Good. Yes, okay, so I don't know how many times we can do this in a row because it seems otherwise fairly easy. Higher battle efficiency equals more XP gained. Campaign stage M2-6 corresponds to XP raid stage 1, which can be entered from here once cleared. Well, I did clear it, so um, I mean, my chance is 20. I only get to do it 20 times. I don't know, but you only get 1150 max potions. I guess I haven't done stage 2 yet of that. But hey, let's give this a shot. I feel like I could use some more levels on a couple of those guys. I don't know what level I'm on, but 15 sounds good. This worked okay in spite of everything. I wasn't thrilled with it, but it's acceptable. Oh, yeah. Throw her over here. And then I'm going to put him out. And I had him one back, but I think that, well, let's see. I think that right here would be fine. And that way we can stick her right above him. And that feels better. And then we'll knock that up to 2 times the speed. I just discovered that there's a timer on the upper left-hand corner. Hadn't actually noticed it before, but I'm noticing it now. There it is. Shortest clearance record has not been updated. Upload the battle data manually. It's no matter to me. All right. Rewards obtained 1,150 hero XPs and 250 coins. All right. That'll get another couple of levels for someone. Now I notice that it still has the 20 there, so assuming that it's correct, then I could theoretically continue doing that. So resource raid. I see. Okay, so there's XP raids, cure raids, and promotion raids. I wonder what the promotion rate is. Insignia of marksman drops promotion materials for marksman. We saw that already. Well, let's see. Let's try the stage 1, because that's the one we've done before. Higher stages drop rewards. I think that gives gear upgrades for just the ranger top, but I think I needed to redo that because I didn't kill all of the guys in the air, as I recall. So they go that way, and we want to shoot them. And there weren't actually any ground guys that we saw. These monsters possess light armors while making them susceptible to the prowess of marksmen who enjoy a 20% damage bonus, specifically against light armor adversaries. Marksman Hero Marine is already deployed. Let's see what she can do. Oh, yes, let's. And then the other one who can actually do anything worthwhile is going to be this guy. So, throw him there. And then we can put this. It doesn't really matter if we put him out. I don't even think he has. Yeah, he doesn't even have an ability to go out. But we can throw her out. And then we can turn it on times two because our little fighter dude is useless anyway. Realistically, I might could have gotten that other guy that we kind of deserted. Because I think he may be, I don't know, he might be able to do a bit of ranged. I'm not sure. All right. So we got a few of whatever those things are. Let's say they are in severe marksman one. And so we head over to Maureen, and then maybe we can update her gear a little bit. All right. Don't know. See, I don't seem to actually have any gear yet. Um, maybe gear wasn't the thing that we needed. Not really clear on it. Action details. Awaken. Extra hero puppies to unlock their hidden potential and take them to the next level. Don't know what that's all about. Alright, so maybe that's not terribly useful. Okay, this is my dude who doesn't get killed. He casts a shield that can absorb damage equal to 40% of his max hit points for 10 seconds. So maybe this is what I should do is go to him. He's got upgraded levels, but maybe I can get something to upgrade his materials. His weapon, or his not weapons, his piercing type hero counters monster flat armor. Well, now let's see. We could put it right here in the middle. But it really wouldn't fit. all that far from here. But in here, we face down, we did a little bit more. That might be the right way to go. We did a lot of spots right there. May not have been the best idea now that I think about it, but it's okay. I think she could get a lot further straight up front. Yeah, I suppose. May not have been the best overall. And then I can stick them here and have them bottleneck that area. Unfortunately, I did not realize she couldn't go on just south of me. Well, that's too bad. Wow, mage will be without heals. And then we'll go by two and see what happens. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of them. All right. So we got some of those pieces that we needed to be able to upgrade his stuff. Let's go see what that did for him. Get materials. See, I feel like we just got materials, but somehow we didn't. How does that work? What are those things then? Insignia of Mages 1. Do we need a different level? We need Insignia of Mages 2. Alright, alright. So then, in that case, to get an Insignia of Mages 2, probably I needed to go and do that level of press. Here, and then it's promotion. So we go here, Insignia of Mages, and it doesn't look good. So we'd have to get to stage 4 before we can get the purpliness. Alright, so first stage things are not important. And that one also needs purple things. But this one needs some blue things. But we can't get that yet. It's not available. Nor is that. Well, we can do these. May as well. Maybe he'll get better. Alright, now what I'm noticing is these guys have bows in their thing here. So I wonder then if we went back to the raid thing, you can find the raid thing. There it is, raids. All right. And we went to XP raid. Is that the one? No, not XP raid. What is it? It's promotion raid, but from marksman. Then we could try it. But instead of having our guardian gas, we can have another dude who can actually hit the things. And then we could perhaps get it to go a little faster. And would we get better rewards? Perhaps. Okay, so if we stick in here, facing this way, and then we want to stick her right in front of him, also facing that way. Oh no, that was unfortunate. I let go sooner than intended. That's okay. We'll take this guy. Now, where can he go? Maybe there, especially since I messed up that whole situation. And then I can put her out and we'll be good to go. There are actually 3 of the little bubbles this time, the portals. And I didn't even realize it. Just now saw that. Because I was just thinking of the 2. Uh-oh. Got in, but it's not going to happen very well. No, they're going to get through. It's a shame. Broke them. It's alright. First time we've actually been defeated. It's time to strengthen my marksman heroes. Yeah, it's a sad day, really. Let's challenge again. Let's try that again. This time with a little more brains behind us. We'll see. Alright, so I actually didn't realize it was stage 2 and that there would be more portals due to that, so we'll see. Alright, so we stick her out right out the gate, facing this way. And then stick the next dude out as soon as possible. I can't remember how far he can. Okay. So he's got that kind of range going on. Maybe. 2, 3. Maybe stick him right behind her then, facing this way. And then I suppose we could just stick him. I mean, I could just stick him right there. They all have to go through it, so why not? They're going to go over top for the majority of it. And then we can put her here, facing down to heal all of them. And then you can put that on by TV. Not real clear why we're not shooting that at all. Just letting it go through, huh? I must have misunderstood something here because I mean, dude at the back is just lazy. What is going on? That was a terrible display. Okay. So that was unfortunate. All right. Well, Something about that I did not understand. All right, let's try this stage that I had initially thought it was going to be. Try that again, but with this team. See what we can get going here. All right. We want to stick her out first because she can get out the first earlier, and that way they don't get by everyone. And then him next. Him right beside her seems to work pretty decently previously. There's only the two here. So it's curious. Why did that not work the way I thought it would? Don't know. Now we're gonna have the same problem again when nobody gets stuff that goes down the middle. Okay, she's certainly shooting those, no problem. And we can knock her out and put it on double time. Alright, so that's no problem. Lots of rewards obtained. Alright, so let's try this stage 2 again. We'll change it a little bit up because last time that for some reason was ineffective. But we'll try doing a frontal assault here. What if I have him face this way? And then maybe I can have this guy stand a little over here, face this way, and then put the healer in the middle of the top two. And maybe that'll be sufficient. Maybe they won't just simply ignore the guys there in the middle. That would be good. So far, we're not getting a lot of action on the middle guy still, but all right, a little bit of attention from just the one guy. This is not great. Just, I'm not sure why. That is unfortunate. No idea why the others don't want to pay any attention to the middle guys. Huh. Mind blown, really. I suppose I could have had him face south. Yeah, all right. It's like, nah, you're done. All right, now that's interesting. On these ones back here, we have the blue diamonds, but on this one, we have gold diamonds. I wonder if it's just because it's an XP thing, or if there's some other reason. don't know. Oh, I did not check. Um, we have here the queen spider. Control immunity. Immune to all crowd control effects except slow. Growing power. The unit's attack increases gradually over time. That's not good. And dwelling in the underground world, the queen has a powerful breeding ability. Her silk is so tough that no one can break free easily when it's trapped. And otherwise, it's just small redness. So that's not an issue. Underground Queen. The queen summoned countless monsters, blocking the way ahead. All right, we're gonna fight. Um, and it seems like, again, it's an AoE fight. Um, but I would like to keep my bottleneck fellow, I think, to block them off with. So, let's give it a shot. Okay, let's see. What if we start here, using this way? And then we can add this one. And maybe from what we've seen in that other zone, maybe we actually face them this way. And get a little bit of surety. Then, just in case we want to blockade them, I think maybe, maybe even we want to blockade them right there so that they get hit with all of those areas. And then we will stick her right there. It's not great. Maybe right. Ah, that one is not available, but I wonder we can place her this way and hit everyone. And then we can do double time on the speed. Let's see how that goes. All right, here she comes. Yeah, I think you have made her mad. It's a valid point. She seems mad. Ad starts in 40 seconds. Storyline quests are open, and you can get plentiful rewards from the main quest. Okay, storyline quests. Is that not what we've been doing? I don't know. I thought it was. Feature unlocked. Conquer missions. I don't know what else. I wonder what this is. Limited thunder. Ah, no, we have to click storyline. None of that. You can claim Bull Root after completing the storyline progress quest. Complete the whole storyline to claim the legendary hero with the Blood Mother Gold Clan. Alright. Clear campaign stage N2-7. Alright. And we did that. So we claimed this Barut. Barut is a roughneck faction leader of the Watch Guard. His mechanical fists wreak havoc with burn damage. Cool. We'll continue there. And here we have Barut. In this stage, two routes are converged. Deploy your heroes near the soul core. Okay. Incubator. Enemies are increasing in number as the incubator is producing creeps over time. Sounds bad. We shall fight. Alright, we unlocked something. Deploy your Lord hero to grant attribute bonuses for members of the same faction. Okay. It won't let us do other things. I just have to click X. Alright, Lord's Thought unlocked. Deploy Lord Borroot. Let's see what happens next. Doing it. Okay. We like to smash. Smashing seems good. Now we start. Defeated or retreated heroes can be redeployed. Something. The Watchguard is ready for battle. Follow the instructions and place Lord Hero Beirut at the designated location to resist the invading enemy. Alright, the designated location right there. Okay. We can only face one direction. Forward is a fighter and can block at most two enemies at the same time. Okay, so it wants us to face up. The Watchguard and its faction skill can significantly improve your chance of winning the battle. Tap on the icon on the right to check the skill effect. The icon on the right. That's not it. By right, it means left. The Watchguard increases faction team members' basic attributes by 5%. Well, I'll read that in a second, because right now I've got to deploy some guys, or it's going to be a bad day for these folks. Let's see if there's a better location. I mean, not really. Maybe here and then facing that way. Nah, that just won't hit everybody. I think this is going to be the best spot right there, and then facing this direction. Then we've got, probably this guy here. And if he is facing, well, let's see. Actually, right here might be best, and then face north. We can put him where he's facing this way. And then she'll go next. And maybe we should have her here facing that. I was thinking initially here. Well, no, I like here. Here is best. We have a very large critter coming. What is this? Increases faction of team members' basic attributes by 5%. Periodically increases faction team members' damage and healing bonus by 10% for 20 seconds. The more faction allies there are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. Okay, cool. And we will speed this up. Yeah, complete that. Players do not attack enemies outside of their attack range. So saith it. So, okay. Moving right along then. We do want to go back and check on things though. We've got these heroes here. That should be it. Now that's the facts and details. Promotion grade 5 to unlock it. Oh, we don't have any of that stuff yet. We could upgrade him, but not a lot. Could upgrade him a little bit. Let's see if we upgrade him once. Okay, so it takes 1750 to upgrade him again at that. What is this? Oh, that's his, oh, cool. Exclusive skin for the Stormfused event. And you get upgrades if you have that. That's cool. I don't have it though, so. Alright, let's check on this guy. He's pretty cool. To begin with, a good fighter, so is this guy. Lord Fighter DD with control but low survivability. Well, that's too bad. Seems like he could probably be upgraded to be a little bit better condition anyway. He's level 15 right now. Actually, I think level 15 is fine. I think we need to get a couple more levels on these guys. So I feel like 15 is kind of where it's at. I have no idea what the max level. I guess it's okay. So level 12 or 30, 21 out of 30. All right, so 30 is so far as I can tell. It appears to be max level. All right, good to know. Rewards available in the storyline. All right, their campaign stage in 2-8, and we need to claim that. All right. Find Rex in the hero list. Upgrade him with hero devotion to prepare him for the upcoming challenges. Upgrade Rex. 15. I would like to. But I don't have what it takes to do that. I wonder if we could just go do another of these little goblin raids and be able to have enough to upgrade Rex to level 15. Because I do, that's kind of where I was at the, um, that point in time. What if we trade him for him and then add him? So I feel like we kind of got an upgraded fighter there to a degree. All right. So let's pop her out. And then him. And then we also have this guy, which feels like he could go right here. And then we put this one out. And let's see. We won't be able to hit him with the heal either way, but that won't matter. So let's just go this way. And then we can deploy Camilla. Camilla? No, Camille. The boss. Yes, and then we can buy two this whole situation here. So I think this is the last wave of them. All right, so we've got 1,150. Still need a bit more than that, really, but I'll take it for the moment. And I'm gonna go level up threats. I think this is Rex. Let's see. No, this is Baruch. He's Rex. This guy's Rex. All right. Upgrade. And we have just enough to get into level 15. Very nice. So we'll claim this. This stage has 2 lanes, requires 2 strong fighters or defenders or tacticians. Summon and upgrade these heroes before attempting the challenge. Okay, well, we have one of them upgraded to 15 and the other is not upgraded to 15. So I'm pretty sure that the root. Oh no, he is 15. Excellent. We're good. We're good. All right. Now, I think those under quests. Don't need the energy. I'm really not sure what to do with the gold. I'm not sure what we are doing with the gold, but who knows? All right. Looks good. Storyline. Go. See what we got here. 2 bases. Here comes 2 bases. Separate the heroes to guard both. Oh, it actually shows us a preview of it. You know, I hadn't ever noticed the visual. Even though I've been clicking the map info, I wasn't actually looking at the map. I'm so incredibly non-visual. It's crazy. Skeletal giant shielder. Okay, we know that guy. He's a skeleton with a shield. Small arachnids, mutant Drek, and suicide. All right, we're familiar with all these. We need AoE, but we also are going to have the bottleneck right there. Um, it's okay. It looks like we can put some guys in the middle there. I think this is funny. All right, let's give it a go. They're very certain of the situation. I see why we need the 2 really quickly. Because they are going to be starting, okay, they're on a timeline, but even so, going to need to be stopped pretty much immediately. So, we should be able to put one of these guys this direction. Yes. And then the other one, the other direction. I really ought to have probably put the other one first, but that's okay. And then we'll get the healer there at the bottom, and all will be locked. Here she comes. We'll return her up. And then we can turn it to by 2. All right, stamina fully restored. That means 25. Next power testing. Let's go back to the camp. New features been unlocked today. Okay. Click the camp. Well, Kira says you can compete with other commanders in the new feature. Or this trial. We don't really want to. I guess I have to. Clear any campaign or raid stage for the first time to win trophies of the Oracle's trial and redeem rewards. Okay. Okay, so it's a leaderboard. Alright. Group attack. Heroes with AoE abilities sound like a good solution against crowds of monsters. They sure do. I agree. Okay, so we do have the map laid out before us so that we can, check out. Looks like we have all of the kinds of spiders in the world. We got a couple of areas there. All right, got it. Now we don't actually need 2. Let's look again. But yeah, there's no need for 2 guys this time. So let's knock out that guy and give us a little bit more DPS here. Alright, so I feel like we can probably throw him here, facing this way. It's not wonderful that we can put her here, facing this way. And I probably better go ahead and stick him out here. To block that off. And then we can knock him probably there. I don't know. Let's see. It'll be 2 in front. Maybe here. And then we go up. And that way we can get a little bit of healing on the tank. As soon as we can deploy her at the top there. So we'll move her face down and get that taken care of. All right, so it's letting those go by. They're on a timer. All right, what's this? The Conquest Trophy, the Orchestra Trophy for Conquest. All right, we got gold, we got a couple buttons. Cool. All right, we'll do this one. It looks like we have a couple of different paths they can take. And so we may want to that non-stop incubating. The incubator is producing urine faster. Solve the source first, lest the heroes be tired out. All right, got the small spiders, tower shield skeletons, the incubator, accelerated incubation. Incubator uses a reproductive cavity to deposit eggs into the soil, infusing them with energy to hasten their hatching process. Each egg gives birth to a suicide upon hatching. The high-ranked members of this draw is capable of hatching and driving suicides to attack their enemies. So that's a new thing we haven't seen yet. Or at least we haven't seen in this function yet. So it looks like we better switch this guy out for this guy. All right. Stats and all that. Okay. We got the blue things there. They're going to be going both ways there. So I think we better stick our guys out ready to defend right away. Need that bottleneck. And then we can put, let's see. She can hit pretty good distance right there. That's not great. Go ahead and stick her there. And then we can stick him here. I don't love it really, but it's sufficient. And then we're just gonna wait on her to be able to go out. We have another few seconds. There we go. Yeah, maybe instead I put her here. Not wonderful, but I feel like you'll ultimately be in more danger. So let's go there. There's probably a better way to do that, but here we are. Alright, let's double time this. I wonder what that is. Artillery strike bombards toward the front, firing two waves of bombardment. I didn't get to read it all. Rewards obtained. We got a couple more of those things. And so then we'll try this. Ooh, it's a pretty open area. Ritual boss. After a mysterious and bloody ritual, the queen summoned the dreadful monster Scythe of Doom. We've got all kinds of big badness to the Scythe of Doom. And it has crowd control effects except slow. Dragon Claw sprays corrosive liquid in the target's direction and deals damage to all enemies in range, prioritizing platform units. Ooh, yup. The King of the Underground swarms. The acid he spits out is strong enough to melt any kind of armor. A bug more dangerous than a dragon exists only in bard's tales made up to scare kids. Violet. Queen Tarantula is also here. Entangles a unit with cobweb, rendering them unable to move. Immune to all crowd control effects except slow. The ruler of the underground. Whoever steps into her territory will suffer AoE damage from a distance, and those who pose a threat to her existence will find themselves ensnared within her meticulously crafted webs, bound tightly until their demise. Then we have small arachnids. Those aren't so bad. So, got a couple of nasty folks here. See what we can do about it. Ooh, let's look better at the map here. It does bottleneck, so we should only need one tank. Let's give it a go and see what happens, I think. We'll take this tank out. But look, what's all this? They appear to be ready to level up or something, so let's go check on that. I don't know what it was, but it feels like they had some up arrows going on. I don't know why. I keep clicking the faction details, as if somehow that's going to make a difference. I could upgrade. What I really need is some better spells going on for her. Don't know how to get there. Grants attack-based healing to one ally in range. That's what she currently has. Auto cast heals the ally with the lowest HP in range for 220% base healing. Okay, cool. Reach promotion grade 5 to unlock it. Each time Kamala heals, there's a 30% chance to reduce the cooldown of Holy Word. Shield by 1 second. Holy Word, reach promotion grade 1 to unlock it. No idea what that means. Promotion grade 1. Not sure. Maybe it has to do with the, don't. But it would be nice. Let's see. What would be best right now? Maybe one of these characters. This one could use some serious upgrades, and we have a little bit, of potions hanging around. I think maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to Get a little help for my friend here. Now, this thing is increases faction team members by 5%. So him, okay, I see. The three of these are all in the same faction. Oh, interesting. Increase hero capacity. It's like our hero storage. Not something that I've run into yet as an issue. Whoa, what have I just done? I must have favored it in. Okay, that works. All right. Regardless, I don't think. Well, okay, we could upgrade him. We have enough to do that. It may not be the worst idea. Sure, let's go ahead. Now, rewards available. Small stamina potion. Don't really know what that does yet, but that's okay. All right, clear campaign. Let's go for it. Got the small stamina potion. Got some more diamonds. Got some more gold. Diamonds. Stamina potion. And rare summoning crystal. Oh, I think that means that I can go summon another dude. Maybe. Legendary hero. Alt. Chances alt times 2. Details. In beginner's divine summoning, the drop rate of all legendary heroes are doubled. Summoning pool. Beginner's divine summoning only drops epic and legendary heroes. Drop rates. Okay, when there's no rate up or pity timer triggered, the above heroes share the base drop rate equally. Each hero's drop rate is 1 over n times 0.8%. N represents the total number of heroes of the same rarity. All right. Well, that's something. Ah, pity timer. So if you don't get anything good, then after a while you will get something good. Then just guarantee it. That's neat. Oh, I don't know what the 4 stars and the 5 stars are. Let's just click the button. Legendary summoning pistols hold the power to summon the strongest heroes. You can acquire them for exclusive sales and thrilling events. Get ready to embark on an epic summoning journey. Okay. That's not really what I was going for here. It's this guy here that I want, I think. Summon, one of these things. It's Brienne, a watcher, piercer, bane of demons. Barrage of arrows is able to split to multiple foes. Prioritizes air bombs. Very nice. Nice. Share. Hmm. Okay. And then continue. And now we have Brienne. And who knows, maybe we want Brienne. Don't know. Let's go have a look at Brienne a little carefully. A little more carefully. Boy, she's nice. Alright, so she's level 1. She's not going to help us a lot right now here. Whoa, what have I done? I clicked a button and it unlocked. I don't know what it meant, but now she is unlocked. We could upgrade her if we had XP. We don't. We could. What is this business? Every 8 seconds, the next arrow shot splits. The main arrow deals damage to 125% of attack, while each of the side arrows does 110%. See, hers do. If only I could click buttons good. Uh, this one bombards toward the front, firing two waves of bombardment at the 10 enemies in range, each wave dealing AoE damage with a 240% attack. Very nice. Stores energy from each shot 4 times. Upon the next shot, releases a bursting bullet that guarantees a critical hit and inflicts defense reduction, lasting for 7 seconds. That seems very good. Okay. It's time to learn, he says. So, well, it's too bad that we don't quite have much to do there yet. We could promote, may as well. That was the only promotion we could do yet. But that's all right. All right. Now, let's continue on. And what was this? Add friends. We have a friend request. We will take it. Smizzle be Smizzle be demented. All right, sure. Let's be friends. All right, now back to this. We've got the storyline going on over here. Need to hop into this. Almost forgot all about it. And here we are. All right. Now, question is, what do we want to do? Because even though this one's only level 1, I'm almost tempted to use her over the level 8 just because of that boost from... Okay, better idea. Better idea is we'll go back and do one of those raids and get some XP for her and level her up. All right, sounds great. I have a little trouble finding the buttons because they're very visual. The whole thing is very visual. It's very difficult for me. But I'm getting that. All right. Now, what we need is a bunch of AoE from wherever, and then one big fighter guy. I don't even know that we need a vehicle, but I guess we'll keep the healers. Now, this is the final. Let's go for it. All right. So, we need to throw her out here, and then him out there. Well, actually, kind of like him being here and then place him up. It's not wonderful, but it's okay. And then he can get on this side if he puts this way. And then we'll pop him out back here, this way. And then we can get her up above him. Or down below. It doesn't really matter which. Oh, yes. And then we can stick it on by 2 so that it all goes a little more quickly. We can get this knocked out and get a little bit of XP for our new recruit. Because she does happen to be friendly with our new lord. All right, got that. And maybe, well, no, I'll go back and see how much we can level up from that. Because she certainly does need it badly. Also have that to think about. But now, okay. Gets her up to level 6. 40 low still. Pretty low. We'll try one more time. And then, um, I'm almost going to use her instead of him. I feel like I'm going to trade it out. I want to see how it goes. And now we'll be able to get him out next. That was pretty good. I did appreciate it. And the only thing we have left is to get the healer out, and then we'll be all set in that regard. I wish there was some way to tell like how much damage, as far as like without just looking at the numbers, but running the numbers through something like ACT to see like, is this working better? How is this going mathematically? This will be the last round. They're not great on single targets. Okay, I have to update the battle data manually, and then we can click next, complete, and then they'll get her a couple more levels, and then it'll be an obvious choice at that point. Okay. I wish she was a little kinder, It'd be nice. Alright, that got her up to level 11. It's much, much better than where she was at. Now I feel comfortable taking her along on the next mission. And then we have these three. I think, due to the circumstances, I will trade him out with her. And that's going to work out pretty well, I think. Excellent. Lord skill bonus 425. It's pretty good. What if we change this up? It's a pretty good skill bonus. I wonder if we should go with it. I don't really want him though. I do want another AoEer. So we will keep it like this in spite of everything. Chapter 2, Refrigerator. He looks just absolutely nasty, and he is on the way. Let's see here. What do I want to maybe just right there, and then, well, I don't really want to develop anything. Maybe here would be good. Um, my guy did not get placed a minute ago. This is unfortunate. I think I'd better go ahead and stick her out. Um, Not really ready to, but I can stick her here, face her forward, and cover all that because he needs to kind of hang out. Leave her here, facing this way. It's very unpleasant over there. I can't actually see what's happening to my fella, the edge of the screen there. It seems to be going okay overall, interestingly. Yeah, maybe there. I actually think he'll be okay to just hold his own against just that one guy with the healer. But we'll see. It's uh-oh. They have they had webbed up one of my guys, but it wasn't the healer, so it doesn't matter all that much. There should be enough DPS, yeah, to knock him out, so. Oh no, that's gruesome. That's more gruesome than I expected. Jeez. Well, that's just not pleasant at all. My placement of my hero is not the best. That's my conclusion here. Could have put him a little bit more forward, and then we could have seen the fight. And also, my guys could have hit him a little bit better. Because right now, it's mostly just our healer and fighter in this fight. You rough one. Participate in the guild boss every day to, I don't know, win rewards. Nice. All right. Well, it is almost 5 o'clock, and I guess I will own Daily Legendary. We've got log in for 7 days and get your chance of powerful heroes. Um, and for looks like 2,999 of those tickets, which I assume is 29.99 probably. Looks like you can get all of those things. Daily Legendary. There you go. But there's reward to claim, diamond, 20 of them. And then I'm going to call it for now, I think. I do need to clean these, I guess. Um, oh, that's interesting. Apparently, mm, we're doing quite well in this hero conquest. Um, player. Your name, player. It's interesting. With 32 of the trophies. I don't know what that is. It's coming soon. All right. Well, for now, though, I am going to take off. Supper is soon, and I've got some other things I've got to get done. I will probably be streaming later on. Um, who knows? If EverQuest 2 is up, it's probably what I'll be doing. But I may pop back in here at some point. For now, it was a pleasure streaming with you guys. And if you're not following me already, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see next time I go live. I need to change this to Copernicus, of course. Um, but anyhow, um, I will talk to you all later. So goodbye for now.